Good morning, America, or afternoon, or evening, as the case may be. This is our Rinnai rl94 tankless water heater. And it's on and it's working because we already fixed it, but I'll reverse engineer and show you what the problem was. We cut the water on and we had no hot water. And our machine would cut on and you would hear it try and run and you'd hear it click and you'd smell the propane, but there was no fire. And right here where the temperature is, we would get an error code 11, which was saying various things if you read the manual. We took the cover off. The cover's easy to get off. It's only 4 screws and the little molding. I didn't put those back in yet. Screw, 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 and then the molding just pops off. Cover comes right off. So I talked to this HVAC buddy of mine and he said, well, you're probably not getting any fire. So put your face in there and see if you see a flame, which sounds really fun, but I'll show you what he means. Up here is this little peephole. And if you cut the hot water on and you look in there and you don't see any flame or any glow, then you're not getting any fire, which means one of these 3 things, or possibly all of them, are bad. These 2, the yellow and the red, are your flame rods. You can see they've labeled them FR red, FR yellow, so you don't mix anything up. And then this is your electrode. Now, they're extremely easy to replace. The problem is actually getting the parts. They're not very readily available anywhere. You're going to have to order them. So if you have a Rinnai and you want to get prepared early, go ahead and order them now because someday they are going to burn out. So like I said, we weren't getting any fire. These are the ones that we took out. You can see how, let's see if we can, well, maybe you can't see how because the lighting's bad. You can see how corroded it is. There we go. At the top, not producing heat, or maybe the flame rod or the electrode. That's one of the flame rods. That's the other flame rod. You see all the corrosion. Now, what might save you, if you come out here, like I said, you get the error 11, you look in there, you're not getting any flame, and you're gonna end up waiting probably 4 or 5 days at least to get the parts. What you can do is take these out. They're extremely easy to get out. And take some kind of like a sandpaper cloth and just try and wipe all the corrosion off and stick them back in, and you'll probably get hot water for another week or 2. That was the case with us. We took them out, blew on them a little bit, wiped them a little bit, and we had hot water for another week until the parts actually came in. This is the electrode. You see it's a little different than the flame rods. But easy to get out. 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come right out. Set them somewhere. You don't lose them. These just slide off and on. Okay? The whole thing will come out. There's just 3 little holes behind here, and then this plate is behind there. They come right out. These slide off. Just pull it right off. It comes out the front. I would take it back off, but it's working now, and I don't want to touch it. You slide it, you change them out, change them in, slide them back on. This one has a little bit slightly different grab. You can see it's you'll have to pry it so it slides out, and when you slide it back in, and maybe with a pair of pliers tighten it up. But it's very simple. Please don't call a repairman to come do it. 1, they're not going to have the parts probably. 2, they're going to charge you $150 just to come out. And it is something, if you're not mechanically inclined like I am, it's basically you're changing the batteries in a flashlight. Okay, so it's a Rinnai rl94 tankless heater, error code 11. Look in the peephole, no glow, no flame. One of these is bad, or all of these are bad. Order them, or try and order them before it even happens. If you don't want to wait the week, you can take them out, wipe them off. That might work. They're very easy. 4 screws. This just pops off. This is very thin. They slide out the front. You take them, slide these off, slide this off, pry that open, slide it off. Very easy. And then get your cover back on and you are good to go.